but we can play better on both sides. So anxious to get back to work tomorrow and get a little better.
Front row right, Clay.
Yeah, Coach, quarterback's a function of the line. Where do you put the disappointed in the O-line? They gave up 7 sacks. I know JT throws a pick 6.
The thing that's going to be real obvious the way we operate is there's not going to be this guy's got to do better. We're not going to do that. Where do you put the blame or something? We don't blame people. We just got to get a lot better, and that starts tomorrow. And we had a good meeting as a team. You really find out about people, and I have a lot of confidence that some of these young people now are, that they're veteran guys that are going to get better and better each week. And so we just, we have to just do a better job. I know that sounds redundant or coach speak, but I'm not sure what else you say. They're certainly not going to say, okay, the quarterback's a product of the offensive line. We also had some drop passes. We had all kinds of issues that we have to get a lot better at.
Front row left, Ari.
Coach Urban, JT made some big plays, struggled at times. How do you assess just at first glance how you thought he played?
Oh, gutsy effort. They played zero coverage. I don't think our wide receivers played well. We dropped a touchdown early in the game that would have, you start hitting some of those like we did, it puts them in the zone coverage. And that happened, I can't remember, I think it was the third quarter. We started hitting some plays on it, had a couple speed options, had a couple passes caught. Mike Thomas turned a short one into a long one. That's what has to happen against a zero tight. They're good. That's good secondary. And that coach does a nice job. That was zero man most of the game. And they put your corners on islands and we didn't expose it. And then, we miss a couple protections and you're on our back. So a gutsy effort by our quarterback, absolutely, obviously not good enough, but you certainly, a quarterback's a product of those around him, and we all have to get better.
Are you fairly disappointed with the way the skill position players?
Yeah, very disappointed.
Front row middle, Steve.
Yeah, Coach, I noticed at halftime your running backs, Elliott and Samuel, had 4 carries.
Yeah.
And just seemed you're down 7, but not to bag on the play calling, but it just seemed like you were coaching the game as if you were down 20 instead of down 7.
Well, there was zero coverage.
You couldn't run it.
Yeah, everybody was within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage, and we tried to, there's 2 unblocked defenders standing right there at the point of attack. We did get some option. One thing that option does, it equalizes 1 defender, and we had a couple big hits, 1 touchdown by Zeke, and some plays in the option game, but there's no inside run game when they do that. And, it happened a little bit our first year. Purdue did it, and Cal did it where they just locked, just completely shut down. And it happened, but the year before we got here, where there's not enough confidence in our skilled athletes, and we worked so hard, recruited so hard. We got to do better, and isolate. Win some matchups. That's what it is. Comes down to win a matchup.
Left side, Doug.
Urban, you talked about the special teams matchup coming into this week, and then